No, I'm in the ambulance.
Yeah, you're just with the Alliance.
I mean, I don't know how good of a friend are you?
I'm gonna smack
I
you.
just don't know if she'll like
We
it.
just had this conversation.
Maybe I like it when you tell me.
Everybody
yes.
just had this
Go
conversation.
ahead.
I'm like, hello?
I can go from there.
Yeah, I won't hit that.
I'm like, so yeah, I get the phone call. I'm like,
She's
I'm like,
raping me.
I saved the number, I think.
Yeah.
I'm like, what happened? Did you guys make it out?
This is what you're gonna do. You're gonna go to Draven's. Well,
Where's that?
Draven's with you.
Okay,
Go to Draven's.
okay.
Strip the ambulance. Drive it into the river, and we will pick you up.
But what about my friend? He's the one driving.
Cockcord?
Yeah.
Relay.
I'm like, all right. I'll if I come to your problems, I'll call you back.
Okay.
All right, bye. Bye. All right, Cockor.
He's just fucking white knuckling. He's just like,
I'm like Cockor.
Parkour?
We can't. We gotta hide this shit. We can't go back to the
It
hospital.
has been retconned. Cockcord.
why?
It's bad, dude.
What was that?
People have died.
No. This is just a dream.
Samantha's dead,
I
dude.
gotta go home.
You can go home.
I'm going home.
Look, let me drop you off. Look. Let me drive. I'll drop you off, and I'll take this back to the hospital. Okay? You don't look okay. You don't look good.
You guys are still driving, kind of through the woods.
I'm like, are you heading home right now?
I'm going home.
Okay, I'm just gonna sit back and let him drive home, and then I'll take the ambulance from there.
Are you gonna tell him?
We're just gonna steal government property.
And that's fine. Drive it into
I'm gonna text Daenerys like the plan. I'm like, if God wants to go home. I'll take the
After stripping the joint.
and then I'll take the ambulance to
But
drink.
he doesn't have to know about the stripping.
As you guys are driving,
Wait, that was texted to
Yeah, I
you?
texted it to you.
Alright, go ahead and then I'll jump.
as you guys are driving, about 2 cop cars fly past you, and then a unmarked van also just kind of.
What?
They all have their lights on.
I'm just like, go.
Okay, so you just gonna let him go home?
Yeah, I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna take the ambulance from him after he gets home.
Before that, does Cockhorn have a family?
Oh.
But does he have a family?
Cockhorn has a family.
He gets like a
He
wife
has a
and
wife
2
and
kids.
3 kids.
3 kids. I'm like, yes, I'm not hurting him.
Not why.
Like that's what I'm gonna text back. I'm like, yes, I'm not hurting him.
Enter.
I'm like, what?
Have him focus on protecting the family. And get his phone number.
I already have his phone number. We're friends.
Okay.
So I'm like Cockcourt.
What?
Look,
Retcon.
what?
No, his name's Cockhorn. He
Cockhorn?
responds to Cockhorn.
Yeah, I'm the only one who calls him Cockcourt.
Not anymore.
Because he called.
No, you're
Not anymore. I'm like, look, just think of Cheryl and your kids, okay? You gotta get home.
Hey, Cheryl.
I just said Cheryl.
Okay.
It's Shirley.
Sorry, I'm stressed out. I'm stressed.
He just starts fucking crying.
I'm like, look, everything's gonna be okay. You're gonna get home. You're gonna look after them, and you're just gonna lay low, okay? Just probably just don't leave the house for a bit. I'll call you if I need you. I'll call you.
He's just like, he's just quiet. He's just driving.
Just nod. Just all I need is a nod.
He nods,
Okay.
and he's like, "It's Samantha's birthday tomorrow."
Not anymore. I'm like, I'm sorry. Like, look, I'm like, look, we have to. I'm like, I know it's horrible. I didn't know her that well. I know you guys worked together for a while, but you know, we gotta worry about who's alive right now. And she did not make it. I tried to help her, and she was not listening. She needed to have some type of self-preservation. She had none.
He's just kind of becoming unresponsive. He's just kind of zoning out.
I'm gonna just let him leave him to his thoughts. I'm just like, I'm gonna start talking to him about his kids. I'm like, everything's gonna be okay. And little Joey's birthday's coming up next month.
Oh, no.
Everything's gonna be all right, you know.
Oh, I gotta write down little Joey.
He's the gimpy one.
Why do you do this to me?
Little Joey with a limp.
I'm recording it.
So you just wait, we're in the back of the ambulance and you're just
You just
recording this conversation.
No, I'm literally recording it.
Oh my god.
Are you guys both at the back of the ambulance?
These
Yeah.
three are, yeah.
Yep.
You guys are all? Okay.
I'm assuming they hear all this.
Oh, I gotta do a rolly roll.
Oh god.
Okay, so as you're kind of sitting there, just kind of trying to wind down from all the craziness. Yeah.
I want to try and read the book again.
Okay, but before you do that,
Why?
one of the packets that they have up there falls down. You know, maybe like a compress or something. It just like falls off of its shelf and lands on the floor. Just really obvious. It's just like
I'm gonna go over to her.
you pick it up.
Don't touch it.
I'm gonna look at it for now. Just like stare at it.
Okay. It's just looks like a compress. You know, it's just like a little packet. You know, there's some writing on it. It says where it was manufactured and all that, and how to use it. On the back. You just pick it up. What's the other side?
Is there anything stick-like?
Stick like.
I mean,
Yeah, there's
You
like
kept
a.
poking?
the poles for the IV.
Yeah, there's an IV pole thing. There's like you know, those little popsicle stick things they have.
I'll use a popsicle stick.
Tongue
Just
depressor.
flip it.
Yep.
Okay, so you flip it, and on the other side it looks like it's written in blood. It says bookstore.
You should turn right on the next exit.
Look, my friend's got to go home.
We have to stop somewhere first.
Why?
Just do it.
Why?
How about we stop somewhere after? Let this good fucking man go home to his wife and children, and then go
Okay,
do
but we
some
can't
shit.
stop. You can throw him out the car, but we can't stop.
No.
How about you lay down? You smacked your head recently. You
Yeah,
might be
just come
mildly.
here. Let's use one.
You might be mildly
Let's use one of
concussed.
these compresses out here.
You might be mildly concussed. I would assume lay down. Don't fall asleep.
I'm gonna
Everyone,
pick
make
up
sure
the
they
note.
don't fall asleep.
I'm gonna pick up the note
Okay.
and show it to them.
Yeah.
You guys are looking at the back of a.
Do you,
Medical-
do you like stick it through the window?
Yeah, medical
It's
thing.
not covered in blood or anything?
Yeah, it is. It says bookstore on it.
I'm like,
Oh, great.
I'm just like, we'll go to the bookstore after we drop my friend off.
Please, just be patient.
Okay. You guys are still going to the Fred's house?
Yeah, I want him to go home, man. He's not involved in this shit.
Okay, you guys see a fire truck and another ambulance drive past you.
Jesus
Oh, God,
Christ.
no. Wait,
Okay.
maybe we should go to the bookstore.
So I see all this too, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, you just see
Local news on my phone.
They said that there's a fire on the old Church Hill.
I'll just leave it on in one ear.
It was just kind of glazed over. They say they're currently experiencing an emergency where somebody lit a cigarette and let it fall out into the grass, and it started a fire.
Oh,
You think that's a little weird because it's overcast right now, and
Mhm.
it rained a little bit ago.
And nobody was smoking.
Yeah.
I'll just keep the live news on in one ear while we're driving.
Okay, I'll tell you if there's any updates.
Yep.
Okay. And you guys go to the exit where the bookstore's going to be. You know, off on the right.
I shut the window.
Okay, you just drive past it.
I'm gonna start slapping the window.
I'm going to calmly pick you up and set you on a bed.
I start slapping your face.
Just
You know, it's about 10 minutes from the
bookstore.
From Concord's home.
Popcorn.
God, Shirley Cockhorn. God damn it.
Well, what's his real name? I forgot his real name.
It's Concord.
I thought it was his nickname.
That's his
No,
last name.
that's his last
Oh,
name.
Cockhorn.
Cockcore is his nickname, apparently.
I call him Cockhorn, but now all of you are going to call him Cockhorn.
I'm gonna call him Cockhorn. Actually, I'm not gonna call him at all because I'm like, God, what name?
Okay.
His name is Jerry Cockhorn.
What's his first name?
Jerry.
Jerry.
Jerry and Shirley Cockhorn.
With little Joey Cockhorn.
I mean, I've heard worse. I've heard better, but I've heard worse.
I know. How old are
What's
you?
worse?
John Buck.
Go to the south.
Okay, do you guys want to do anything while you guys have the time before
I
you go
pass
to
back my flask. I'm just like, if someone needs this.
Right. Okay, you are now tipsy, let's say.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Anyone else? Draven?
I'm gonna lay my head back and try to sleep for a sec.
Okay. Can I even offer you this?
I'm pretty sure they're legal.
I mean, physically.
I thought you said you were like 20.
24.
Yeah.
Physically.
Okay, then I lean over to the doctor and I'm like, should I even offer this?
I look back and I'm like, no, they just had a head injury and I take it back.
Okay, I'm sorry, kid.
Okay, so you guys pull up to Cockhorn's apartment building. It's a little like rundown kind of a sectional. There's like garages on the bottom, and then up on top there's like these little flats.
I'm just like, all right, give me the keys.
He doesn't do anything. He just opens the door. He gets out. Doesn't even look back. He just walks up the stairs and he goes in his
Oh, the
house.
keys are still in the.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Ah,
like that poor man. I hop over to the driver's seat.
I'm gonna read the book.
Okay. Yeah. Do intelligence and.
God damn it.
Oh. And do you want to do anything? Okay.
Nope.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna. I don't know. Are we just waiting while this guy?
Yeah.
Oh, he's already out. He's already. Well,
At the intersection, way back a little bit ago,
Yeah.
the nondescript police car that had a detective in it hung a right, went towards the bookstore. So you know.
Oh shit.
Oh, great. Okay, well, I guess I'm bored, so I'm just gonna pull out my fucking cell phone.
I'm gonna head to the
You
bookstore.
have no bars.
Oh, that's fucking perfect.
I'm gonna start driving to the bookstore.
Okay.
Wait.
You don't want to do
And
the
the ambulance?
the other plan?
Yeah.
I'm literally right behind you.
Oh, but are you parked outside?
Yeah, you just
I'm
follow. Just
literally
tailing you
parked
guys.
behind you.
Okay, then I'm gonna just go.
Been following you this
I'm gonna
whole
go.
time.
We parked and stopped at the guy's apartment. I'm gonna get out and walk over to your car.
No,
Take
we're
the
supposed
keys.
to strip the.
But we can't do that.
Oh,
here.
we're just gonna.
Yeah, we're supposed to go to Draven's.
Yeah, but
We're
that's
not at Draven's house.
I know.
That's what I'm saying. I'm going back to your car to tell you what we just saw
Oh.
on the thing. I'm like,
Drew, you got any
hey,
input about
I
these guys
know,
fighting?
I know you want to do the thing with the Draven and the ambulance, but we have a bloody message on the back of something that says to go to the bookstore.
Did y'all use your phone in the back of the ambulance to see if there was something with you?
Yeah.
I was not in the back of the ambulance.
Oh, did you get? What was your rolls?
I had a 10, an 8, and everything else is below that.
Okay, and what were you trying to figure out through the book? Just what
I
it
was
is.
just trying to, figure out what it is.
The book has.
This is the one I took from below, not the one that I got from above.
Yeah, the book has a lot of stuff on ritual sacrifices towards letting in supernatural beings to do things for you, and that's what you get. So.
Is that the same as the other? That isn't that the same thing as the other one?
Oh, you mean that one? No, that one's blank. There's nothing on the book. You can't see anything on the book.
Oh, so this is the one that had this one about sacrifices in the Jack.
Yeah, there's the sacrifice in the Jack book, and then there's the book that someone or something or some things are very interested in.
No, the one that was being protected. That's the one I was trying to read.
Okay, there's blank.
There's the upstairs and the downstairs one. That's the easy way to describe it.
Yeah,
Downstairs one is blank.
yeah. Downstairs one is the one I was trying to study.
And the outside of it has a peculiar feel to it.
Like what?
Like
human skin.
just a little
Your
greasy.
answer just a little more.
I'm gonna lick it.
It tastes like old stale meat.
I
What
turn-
kind of
I look at her
Drayden's
and I
gonna
go,
go
what the
outside.
What the
He's
fuck
gonna
are you
smoke a
doing?
cigarette and just stand outside.
We'll say pork. Really old, nasty pork.
It's human skin.
Is it how greasy and moist is it?
It's fairly greasy.
What color is it?
It's brownish.
It is a foreskin.
Foreskin book. What was your response?
I'm
by
gonna
the way?
smell it.
It smells like
The
rotten
phone?
meat.
Rod?
Oh, the phone.
Yeah.
thing.
How strong is it?
It's fairly sweet and nasty. It's like if you opened up a sandwich bag, you know, like a sandwich meat bag, and you took and then you smell a little bit something's not right with it.
I want to be
Oh, it's
noted
just-
that I'm not in the ambulance anymore.
So yeah, after Daenerys was like, "Did you use your phone in the back?" I'm like heading back towards the ambulance, and I see them leaving. I'm just like,
Yeah.
I'm like confused. But I'm like, I'm gonna keep heading to the ambulance.
You open the door and you see
Fucking
that college
crazy ass
student
shit.
just
Yeah,
fucking
fucking
sniffing and
believe
licking
this
that
man.
fucking weird nasty book.
I've seen decomposed skin before.
Can I help?
Is this decomposed skin?
It's not
Is
decomposed.
it like preserved skin?
Yeah, it's like almost like you put like a specimen in formaldehyde, but it's not in it.
Why did we agree
I'm
to
just like,
this?
I'm like,
Why
did I
we
see
agree
them
to
lick
this?
Nurse
it?
is just sitting here like, what the
I'm like,
fuck are we doing?
don't lick that.
I'm gonna open it up to the inside to see the pages, the blank pages, and I'm gonna lick that.
I'm like, stop.
So at this point, I'm driving to my house.
Okay.
Wait, no. Well, she's doing whatever that is after I've smoked. Like, I wander over smoking my cigarette, and I don't know. I knock on your window. There was a creepy fucking note in the back of the van that said bookstore. So crazy girl wants to go to the fucking bookstore, but I don't know what the fuck
I
she's
don't
doing
see
right
us
now.
going to a bookstore.
I don't fucking know. Okay,
I
just,
pull my phone out.
Oh.
Okay.
Look around to see if there's any spirits.
The book has an odd color to it in your phone. It's a little palish green. Like
I'm gonna relay that to them. I'm like, yeah, you should probably stop licking the book. I'm like, the cover is preserved skin.
and when you fan over it, the phone kind of has some odd glitches to it. Like it has a little bit of
Like static.
yeah, but it's like the modern-y kind of
Oh,
static.
yeah,
So it's
like-
like pink blues and
Yeah. I'm like, stop licking
It's
the book.
time to go. Anybody can ride in here if they want.
I'm
We're
like,
going to the bookstore.
Okay,
I'm
let's.
gonna beckon to you. I'm like, come on.
No, we're going to the train.
Oh, the ambulance.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Okay, who's riding? I'm not riding the fucking ambulance. I'm riding
Are you
on
staying in the
okay,
ambulance?
But
I'm gonna
guys,
put my book in the bag,
Thank God.
do not get in this fucking
and I'm
car.
gonna get in the ambulance, and I'm gonna drive.
What do you mean? You were in the back of the ambulance.
Yeah,
You're just gonna leave?
Well, I mean, no one else is driving, so let's go.
Impulse brain.
I go home.
Whoever is currently in the road can hop in the SUV.
I get in the SUV as we drive off after the fucking psychotic one.
So I feel like someone should ride with her.
They already took off. They were the last person in the ambulance, and they hopped out, jumped in the driver's seat, and took the fuck off. No one, I don't think anyone has their number.
Do they even have a phone?
Drew, are you getting in
No,
the SUV?
I don't know.
everybody's got.
Are
it.
you
Yep.
gonna- Yep. Okay. Cool. Everyone in the SUV.
Everyone else is in the
As you
SUV.
guys are leaving, roll Winston intelligence.
Oh fuck me. I don't have any of those. Ah, fuck me.
Nope, natural one.
I got 2 8s and a 9,
Okay.
then a 2 and a 1.
I got 2 3s, a 6, and a 7.
got
4? You got 4? Okay.
I got a 1, 2 6s, a 3, and a 9.
Okay, so yours get wiped out, I think. So you don't notice nothing. But used 2s, you didn't get any, right?
No.
Okay, so did you get any?
1, 3, 5, 7.
So you got what? No, they got wiped out. So you 2s. You notice that some of the curtains and things, like in the area, were kind of like maybe open, and there's a little bit of fluttering, like maybe some people saw you guys enter and leave
Enter where?
the complex, the little
What?
Yep.
the apartment complex.
Oh, that, yeah.
So,
I'm gonna notice that, and I'm like,
I've already, we're laying low and probably getting new lives.
yeah. I'm gonna throw in my acting shoes that nobody asked for. I'm just like, all right, good job today, everyone, and I'm gonna get in the SUV. Okay.
We are Walter Whiting this shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
How good are your
I'm just-
lawyers?
I'm just a doctor.
No, you're now a crazy guy who talks about ghosts.
I didn't say ghosts. I just said there was a message on a bag. That's all I said.
In blood.
Even when I looked at the book thing with my phone, I didn't say anything about that. I was like, stop looking at them. Stop looking at the book.
Do you actually know where you're going?
yeah, I think so.
They know- they
I've
know
been
what
there.
Draven's-
I've been there
Yeah.
once.
Yeah, they know
Today, even, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I think it's not like midnight. I don't think.
Is it today?
Yeah, it's still today.
Wasn't it night?
What's
It
nice
was,
it was
now?
it's
getting-
still the same 24 hours period.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it was getting to be night when you guys entered that place, and it's probably dark around 7. So you
Yeah.
guys have been out for a little while, but day's not over. So.
Yeah, okay.
And okay, so you guys take off to go to Draven's. I think everybody's in the car.
Yeah, I'm just sitting in the back, just shaking my head.
We are chasing fucking Looney.
Please, you don't have the sirens on, do you? Good, thank God.
Yeah.
Well, that didn't work.
That's Luna from now on.
Luna.
That is my nickname for you, Luna.
Okay, so you guys are heading there. Nothing happened. It seemed like the wind picked up for a second inside of the cars.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's just like a little, like a light breeze. Just like, kind of odd. So then you guys.
You have a zipper for that.
You felt a little tingle.
In the car?
Yeah, when you were driving.
Oh,
Fuck.
gosh.
Just like real quick, just like, bing, and then nothing happened.
Okay, well, I'm gonna keep going to.
Okay, so you guys show up to the dock. You guys are parked in the parking lot, I assume. Nobody's doing anything crazy. You see Draven's boat. Did you moor it? Yeah, you did. You guys brought it in. Okay, so it's set at the dock. Nothing weird's happening. Everything's just as normal can be, except there's an ambulance in the parking lot for some reason.
How well does the boat look like?
We're not going to.
Like, is it like a modern home boat? Is it like an old home boat? Is it run down?
We're not going on the boat.
I'm just asking how it looks.
How does it look?
It's in pretty good condition. You know, it's got 20 years on it, but
Oh, you bought a new.
barely new.
Okay, that's cool.
Oh my god, that's pretty quaint. That's pretty
We could become pirates.
Nautical nonsense, World of Darkness edition.
Alright, what do you guys do?
I'm like, so what is your
Sure,
plan?
you could fall
What do you
in
mean
love
by
with
stripping down the ambulance?
I believe
Take all the fucking shit out of it.
since what happened tonight, it is probably a good idea for all of us to, let's say, have a sleepover at my place for a few days. And there's some scary shit to happen tonight. We should probably take, I don't know, IVs, bandages, those oxygen tanks. Cry could come in helpful. You're the doctor.
Yeah, I know it's useful. Don't worry.
Alright, well, I got a big ass truck.
All right, I'm gonna just grab everything that I know is useful for.
Don't forget the oxygen tanks.
Yeah, I grab every like I'm just like grab that.
Okay, we'll say you guys have.
That way you also have a witness if they go ask anyone, they're gonna be like.
We'll go over what all you got
And
after
you
the
can say
base.
whatever happened.
Let's see, you got 3 oxygen tanks. I think that would be maybe 2. 2 oxygen
I'd
tanks.
say 2, yeah.
You got an IV bag,
Painkillers,
painkillers,
antibiotics.
Bandages,
Did you write this
nice.
down?
Literally, my friend Bang is a EMT. I can just
IV
like, hey,
bags.
what do you guys got in the back of those things?
If they
Yeah,
have
might as
blood,
well,
we
I
should
don't
also
know.
probably take that too.
Or,
I mean, we're stripping this thing as damn near best.
Yeah, she's
I mean,
just
we can
passed
get
this
an
one.
inventory of what it.
Yeah.
They looked it up before.
Yeah. So yeah,
Are you guys gonna nab like the seats and shit?
No.
Might nab a stretcher.
Anything that we would use to survive or help each other.
Like how deep do you guys go? Because you guys could take those doors off.
No,
If
no,
you want
don't.
to.
No,
No, Gary, we're not
structure.
talking
Okay.
that.
No
We're talking about
structure.
physical objects that an ambulance would carry, such as medical supplies.
Is there any like personal effects that
I'm taking the
Popcorn
wheels
left.
off these fuckers.
There's like a photo of his kids.
I'll take that out.
Look,
There's a
has
photo
the
of him and
concept, he
Samantha
goes
hanging out.
extreme.
You know.
I'll let that. No, I'll take that one out.
I'll
too.
take
I
the
don't want to leave
lights
any
so I can
evidence.
put it on my
Okay,
car.
Let's say there's
I mean, to be honest, that's what I thought you guys were planning on doing
There's a
when you
knife
said
under the
strip it.
seat.
No!
I'll grab that too.
and then
Daenerys, I have a
Well, we
question.
should burn it.
there's
What makes
pepper
you
spray.
think we'll be any safer at your house?
Knife, pepper spray.
I believe right now it is the only place
say there's
where
two
all of us
pepper
can
spray
sleep relatively
cans.
comfortably. And if we need to firebomb the place, I can always buy another.
She has a lot of money. I'm gonna trust her for now.
Y'all
Fair
have
enough.
a very comfortable place to at least lie low while we talk and figure out what the fuck just happened.
She also has guns.
I'm like, all right.
And then the medical supply.
There is
That's
that.
That's it.
Although with
We'll
what
go
we
over
saw
the medical
tonight, I
shit
don't know
later.
how
I'm like,
effective they are.
all right. I'm
just
gonna
not certain
I'm gonna
these
set
things
the. I'm
won't
like
be
everyone.
following
Everyone
us.
get away from the ambulance. Can I have the keys, please?
Oh, I left them in the ambulance.
Oh, okay. Yeah, cool.
How are we putting it in the port? Should we like set it on fire and then put
I'm
it in the
sinking
port?
it. I'm sinking it.
Yeah, just no.
If
no
you set
light
it on fire, it'll attract
Yeah,
attention.
just roll it.
Yeah, I'm gonna drive it over to the edge, so you know, like where people like dock their boats into the water,
Yeah.
and then like set it like into neutral, and then like have like the stronger people like you, me, and that one kind of like
Okay.
push it into the water.
What time of day is
So-
it?
Oh, it's like night. It's like
late.
Okay.
yeah. Now it's night. Night. Nobody's really out.
If they look like they're having struggles pushing, Wyatt will just bug trap them
Okay.
with the SUV.
Let's go ahead and
Did we
have
cut the power?
what?
Did we cut the power
Did you cut the
to
power?
the engine?
I mean, we were not stripping the mechanics.
Yeah, no, I
of
just
that.
threw it into neutral.
No, I
That's
mean,
all I
did you
did.
turn
We're
it off?
putting it in
Yeah,
the
yeah,
water
it's
though,
off.
right?
Okay.
It's off. It's
Yeah,
off
yeah,
when I
just
put it
it
in neutral.
and push.
Okay.
It's
The
not gonna-
lights are gonna go
So
off
everybody-
once it hits the water. That's why I'm asking.
No, you just put it in neutral.
Everybody roll. Whoever's helping. Roll
You know
strength.
how you turn the key
And
but then
athletics.
all the way on? You just kind of so that unlocks the steering.
So you said
Car stuff. I don't know.
yes.
strength and
athletics.
strength and
And then
athletics.
Tell me all the successes you guys get. All
What
together.
counts as
I'm
a success?
not
Yeah.
helping.
What's
So
the?
if they succeed, I'm trying to.
I'm
Okay.
setting off to the side with her.
It's just these three.
What
Oh, yeah,
counts
Yeah.
as
What's
success?
what's the goal?
No
8
strength.
and up.
8 and up. Okay.
I have no strength.
It's a big vehicle.
That's why I'm gonna stand off to the side with you.
I am not a strong person.
2,
Me and you
3.
have different strengths.
Any one you guys get also subtract from the total.
What?
Yeah.
Any ones you guys
okay.
get subtract from the successes.
So
Oh, wait.
1 is a negative,
Do we
and,
reroll tens?
Yeah, you re-roll tens.
and an 8 and a 9 is a success as well.
8 and 9 is a 6.
I got.
Okay, I got 2 successes.
I got 2.
5, 6, so that's 7. I was gonna hope that you guys got 10. So what happens is you push the car real good, really good.
Just kind of sits there
It
in the water.
it goes into the water. It's a boat ramp, so it's just kind of like. And then you guys push it, and now it is sitting at the bottom of the ramp, about 3 feet under the water.
Good enough.
Do I know of any cameras in the area?
Alright, let's get the fuck out of here.
I'm like, trying my best.
There is a camera. You know, the person that owns it skimps out on the bill a little bit for it, so it's very grainy. All they know is, about 6 people came through here and with an SUV and pushed a ambulance 3 feet under the water and then took off.
Okay, so not too much defining character in the
Oh no, it's
video.
also dark and it is not a night vision.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
They know 5 people were there and their general heights, but know what they look like.
I'm white, so I won't get racially profiled.
There you go.
I am racially ambiguous.
You have to come back at some point.
It'll be fine.
Yes. But they're not going to recognize you.
It's a boat dock, it's not like random people go there too. Alright, off to the bookstore.
Yahoo!
Is
Wait,
it
no.
a nice knife or is it like a piece of shit?
It's like a hunting knife. It's like a knife.
Oh, it's nice. Nice full tang knife.
Oh, yeah,
It's not a knife. It is a knife.
Okay, you guys heading to the bookstore?
Yeah.
yeah.
Alright. So you guys pull into the old, partially abandoned mall area, shopping mall area.
Is it the bookstore that they go to?
Yeah, there is an old Barnes & Noble sitting there. You two know what is generally inside of the bookstore. You guys just pull up to what looks like an old abandoned Barnes & Noble with a weird light on.
So I'm like, why are we here?
Because Luna needs to read a book.
Look, I haven't done drugs in a long time. Okay, I'm not into that.
I'm not sure what you've heard of this store, but it's not that kind of store.
I mean, I seen an abandoned bookstore with a single light on inside. It doesn't really light well.
I'm going to head inside.
Okay. Anybody else going in?
Yeah,
Going.
of course I'm going in because I don't want to be left alone in the fucking car and die.
Okay, you guys enter the bookstore. You look around. It still has the.
Right before I go in. Cop car. Unmarked.
You don't see anything.
I'm in.
So you guys go in. You look around. The general shape of the Barnes and Nobles is still there, but on all of the places that you would normally see, like people like reading or like looking through like their shit that they're gonna buy, there's just piles of strange crap from like all over the world. Like you have your like little fetishes and things that are like on the,
Is
on
it
the
like
table.
a finger trap? Like,
Oh yeah.
is it like a metal one or like a shitty paper one?
Oh, there's a plethora.
I'm gonna just look.
There's even one that you could tell a guy bought it from Alibaba.com, and it's just a rack, and they're all just like in little individual packets, and it says 99 cents, really like shittily like drawn on.
I'm like,
You guys notice that there's an open sign on the door. It was flipped over to closed because it's night, but it seems like the little old man that normally is sitting there at the counter is still sitting there. And as you guys enter, he waves and says, "Welcome."
hello, sir. What's your name?
It's Will.
How's it going, Will?
I loved you in Kill Bill.
What's that?
It's fine.
That was racist. That's what that was.
Oh, no racists in my store, ma'am. Please leave.
No.
They'll be fine.
Will, let us in the back room.
You want some candy?
No, let us in the back room.
Do I see how old that candy is?
Oh yeah, you see it. It's pretty
I'm
old.
like, sir, you need to throw that away. That is very unsanitary.
No racists in my establishment, sir. Please
That's
get
not
out.
being racist. I'm being health conscious, sir.
You want some candy?
I'm just gonna grab the bowl.
You grab the
The
bowl.
whole thing.
He smiles a little bit.
I'm like, thank you. I'm just gonna take it with me and
Don't
follow.
eat them all at once.
Well,
Huh?
open the back door.
Okay. He pushes a button, a buzzer underneath the back door. It goes. The door is actually it's a little flapping. What do you call it? It's like a false door. It just goes.
Luna, is your pussy tingling right now?
Oh yeah! Every time you come into here, it tingles real hard.
I mean,
But in
more
a
than-
good way?
More than normal.
It's you can't tell if it's good or bad.
Is it more than normal?
Is it comforting?
I mean, probably not.
Then why if I kept coming back here, man? It
Well,
had
you
to
know
be-
that I add something special about it. You know.
Okay, so it's intriguing.
You're like,
Yeah.
it's spooky.
I mean,
Still didn't answer my question.
It's
oh,
good.
it's
More than normal.
Oh, it's normal for here.
I'm gonna go up to Elias Garrett. And does he have like a book bag on or something like that? Like a bag or something?
Nice. He's just carrying the suitcase. So
That's all he's carrying? Okay, never mind. But does anybody have like a book bag? Or like a bag?
My backpack.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
I'm gonna go up behind
I
you
got
as
a
you're
Hello
not,
Kitty bag.
as you're not paying attention. I'm gonna like unzip your bag and just dump the candy in there.
Wait, I wanted to see if it was fucked up first.
Do I
it's
see
old
this?
candy.
Oh,
Wait, what are you trying to do?
I'm just trying to dump the candy in their bag.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mercy.
Okay.
I'm like,
roll a
Luke,
subterfuge.
no, I'm gonna like
Oh,
whisper
okay.
to them. I'm like, we need to get these out of this old man store. He's gonna die from eating these fucking candies. And I'm just like, I'm pouring them in your bag.
What are they?
I don't know, but they're not good.
Are you okay?
Honey, I think it's hilarious that you are asking that of someone else.
If look, after what we've seen tonight, no one should be okay.
I'm actually kind of okay.
You're like, tonight was crazy.
What the fuck is
It's
going
a
on? But you
Wednesday.
know what? I'm on
This is a
physics.
Wednesday.
These are good.
I forgot I had them for D&D.
Shit right here.
You said candy, and I was like, oh shit, I forgot about the cupcakes.
Too Long Fu, do you live here or just work here?
Yes.
Alright, what? What are you talking, what?
Do you want some
Okay.
candy? And
Yeah.
he pulls another bowl out. This one's even a little bit more dusty.
I'm looking back. I'm like,
Do you make your candy or do you buy?
It's sent to us.
from like, I'm in the back room. I'm like, by who?
He just looks up, and then he looks back down.
At this point, I give up.
I'm
And
gonna-
I just go in the back room and I sit
I'm
down.
gonna pull out my phone. I don't know, I'm gonna scan the phone for suspicious auras.
It's just a bowl of candy.
Did you see anybody else coming yet?
Oh yeah, they're in the back.
How many people?
Oh god.
What?
Within the last
25?
Within the last hour.
25.
Alright. I would like to suggest
Mm-hmm.
that you go take a very long walk.
I don't think that's going to be necessary. Just go in the back.
Alright. I warned you.
Is there something up with the old man? Should I look at him through my phone?
He looks very old in your phone.
Like older than he actually appears when I look at him?
He looks,
Rift Keeper?
yeah, like he
Oh!
looks very
Oh!
old.
Oh.
I just
You're not even shocked at this point.
I don't want to go in the back room. Did Draven go in the back room?
Oh, and he has no eyes.
Draven is watching everybody else.
So I'm gonna
I'm actually gonna go.
I'm in the back room.
Pass my phone to.
I think it's just me and them in the back
at this
room.
point
Okay, we're
I'm
gonna
going
get
to
the-
take out like they're probably gonna need
To the
Giving me a gun.
this. Yeah. just in case.
He sees you do that, he's just like,
Yeah, see, a normal person would be scared and be calling the cops right now. He's smiling. actually, wait. Do you know how to fire that?
I
Do you have any fire alarms?
no.
Okay, we're just gonna.
I'm about to say you're handing it to me, and I'm not even sure I know where to put it on my person.
Is there any stools? Are there any stools that I
Oh,
can see?
yes.
There's a couple. Some are sticky, some are dusty.
I need wooden.
Most are wooden.
Cool, I'm gonna break them.
You
Yeah,
have
or
to
just
pay for
one.
that.
We'll pay for it later. Don't worry. It's, if you happen to make it through the night.
Just don't break the one in the back.
Yeah.
I won't break the one in the back.
You don't want to do that.
I don't think I want to do that.
That's bad time.
I'm pretty sure we will be revisiting Jackie Chan later.
What's his name?
Jackie Chan.
Will.
Will. Oh yeah.
Will.
Okay, I grabbed
I gotta put it
two of the heaviest, or not heaviest, heftiest bits. So now I've got
Fucking
two
what?
sticks.
Just sticks. We'll call them improvised batons.
Okay, I have two improvised batons.
I guess I'll look that up.
The back
Oh wait, no, I have it here.
I was thinking more bad if it's a stool.
Somewhere. Hold on.
Well, I think it depends how big the stool.
I'll find it later.
Okay.
Just don't get into combat.
You
Okay.
need club damage?
Yeah.
I'll put it.
Or not.
Not that fast, Pete.
Not anymore.
Oh, it's right here. It's a baton's 7, so I'd give that one. Let's go 6. 6 damage.
Okay.
Those bubbles
Baton is
moving.
a higher dice mod than my gun. Oh, because it's non-lethal.
Yeah, that's bashing.
That makes sense.
Is lethal is twice as much as non-lethal?
No.
It's just different.
Yeah, bashing you can heal. It's
Lethal, you can that's pretty
Yeah,
hard.
if someone shoots you, you need to go to the hospital.
Like if you guys have enough people that are super fucked up, it'll be a couple of quarter rounds, or like, it's gonna take up like most of a play, just sitting in a hospital getting spooked.
Or if you just get punched unconscious, you're gonna come to in a little bit.
Unless you get beaten to a pulp while you're unconscious.
Back door.
Back door. Everybody's going through now?
Yeah.
When in doubt.
Let's
Okay.
fucking go.
So you guys went through first?
Yeah, me and Mel did.
Wait,
you guys-
what?
Yeah, they already went
Yeah,
through.
I walked the fuck
Yeah,
off.
I went right in as soon as he opened it.
Yeah. And then I was following behind them, pouring the candy in the
I'm
back.
gonna immediately turn to Draven and be like, that's double time.
Okay, so when you guys enter, it's so door swings open. You guys walk through. Who's going first?
That one's first.
Okay, you're going first. You've been in there a couple of times. Every time, it's a little weird. These are where he keeps his special items. Things
It's
that have
dildos.
yeah. No, those are to the right.
They're dragon dildos.
That's the other secret room.
Yeah, that's the other secret room.
I thought I was getting becoming a part of them.
You are.
Okay.
Okay, so anyways,
I want to go to the ritual room.
that's where you're going. So
Okay.
you go and you go into this little hallway. It looks like the hallway used to end at the end of a maybe like 10 feet back. Looks like he ripped the floor up and dug down into the dirt underneath the foundation and underneath the concrete that was underneath that, because there used to be when you're setting up a mall area, they usually pave the whole thing. So yeah, underneath that, so there's 2 layers, plus the brick that was the back wall that maybe was like a closet or something, and then there's these sort of hastily built wooden steps all the way down, and then it's a dirt floor. Are you there too?
Yeah, I'm in the room, yeah.
Okay, so you're in there with them?
Yeah.
Okay. So you 3 are going down into this spooky thing. There's like some lanterns
Congratulations
on the
on
wall,
the
like
common
you
sense.
didn't want to spring for
We're following.
electricity down there.
Yeah.
And the end of all this, it's like a little bit of a pit, and then there's a hastily put together door in the dirt,
We may need to kill him.
and it kind of reminds you of the basement of the church a little bit if you think about it a little bit.
I followed them because I'm worried about them because they hurt themselves a lot.
I'm just gonna start shifty-eyeing everything.
Well, you've been back there.
Oh. So I've felt this before.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Have I seen this place before?
Probably not. I think
Okay.
you only went there a couple times.
I'm
Okay.
guessing I haven't made. Am I now making the comparison with the church? I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm very
This is why
scared.
I was familiar.
I am like terrified. I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh, and in the dirt, you see there's several tracks, like a lot of people have been down there really recently.
What kind of bookstore is this?
It's my favorite one.
Oh,
I'm gonna start
God.
hanging back a bit now.
Okay.
And like I'm gonna start I'm not like turning around on them, but I'm like walking backwards and try to like because I can hear their steps coming, so I'm gonna be like,
do you go to the door?
Yeah, I've been here before.
So as you go towards the door, you notice something that you haven't really noticed before, and there's a diamond pattern, kind of like spread across like that, not up and down to the horizontal. And inside there's a circle and then a line through it.
I'm gonna stop very abruptly
Okay.
to look at this.
Are you gonna do anything else? Door is unlocked.
Wait, is that on this side of the door? Or?
Yeah, on this side of the door. You haven't opened it up. So you went through the special door, went down, dirt pit,
Yes.
another door.
I want to inspect the thing that you just described.
It looks like some kind of sigil. It looks very familiar. Like maybe you got something with it on it earlier.
Can I do a memory check?
Sure. Or you can look in your pocket.
At the fucking book, Melanie.
No.
Or anything else.
Remember,
No,
he gave
no.
you a business card.
Oh, no.
Okay, I'm gonna look and pick up the business card.
Okay. You now notice that the business card has the same sigil.
Interesting.
Would you do anything else?
What's it say on the business card?
Nothing. It's just the eye.
It's just the eye.
It's just
There's
the
nothing
eye.
on the back.
Nope.
You're gonna have to kill Jesse.
I'm gonna
just getting
press the card to the sigil.
Hey, I think he's feeding us to something.
Look, it man is scary.
Sigil kind of seems like it flickers a little, which is odd because it's a solid thing.
I think we're gonna die.
And nothing else happens.
At least
Did these guys catch up yet?
No.
No?
I'm gonna
So I have to break
slowly
some chairs first.
Oh, okay.
feel the door a little bit.
You feel the door. Some of it's a little rusty, as it's just a bunch of scrap pieces kind of like put together, like you found a bunch of stuff in the garbage.
Have you had a tetanus shot?
Yes, I go to school.
Schools don't force vaccinations nowadays.
Do you open the door?
Help me open this door.
help me.
I'm like, Draven, are you gonna help them open the door?
What? Why do we need to open the
I'm
door?
not here, but
I'm gonna run up to you. What's going on? Why do we need to open this door?
I'm gonna keep walking back.
They would know. They would know about the book. They could tell us some more.
What is the importance of opening this door?
Yeah, I'm
They're
like
in
backing
there.
up. I'm like,
They-
who is that?
Tell me something I can understand.
They're people who study this ritual stuff.
Oh, it's a cult. It's a cult. Oh no.
I have unseen sense. Does that have anything to do with
Oh,
it?
you also have unseen sense?
Yeah.
You tingling hard.
Oh shit!
I didn't know you had unseen sense. Every time that they have tingled, you have
Oh,
tingled.
great.
Fucking
You're
A,
just
great
quietly
quality.
tingling over there.
Yeah.
I'm just fucking
Draven's
psychotic
just
in my
sitting there
head,
and
you know?
freezes when they feel the tingling.
So you just be really quiet when he tingles. This one talks about it, Sarah just like
Sweats a little.
I'm gonna text Daenerys. I'm like, dude, there's a cult down here.
As soon as you texted him, that one bashes a chair really hard, so he doesn't even he doesn't even know.
I'm like,
But you do hear a from upstairs.
then I hear the old man. You gotta have to pay for that.
Yeah.
I'm like, what are they doing?
Alright, do you really want to open this door?
Yes.
Are you sure it won't harm us?
What are you listening to her?
I mean, they haven't harmed me any of the other times I've been here.
Oh yeah, you bitch.
Inside. Oh, fuck.
How does that work?
That's a wits and manipulation check.
Manipulation?
I think so.
Fuck.
Not even close, apparently.
No, it's just not manipulation. It's subterfuge of who's lying and
Wits and subterfuge?
I feel like it's wits and maybe expression.
Oh, I know
expression
there's
is
an empathy thing.
performance.
So like socialize.
Yeah, like I have a specialization in expression for online.
Oh, okay. So
I
like,
think it's fucking wits and empathy.
Yeah, it would be wits and empathy on Mercedes' end and wits and subterfuge if you're lying.
That's the one.
So I have
I don't
4.
believe I'm lying.
I'm gonna roll.
I've been here before.
Then it'll be persuasion if you're not lying.
yeah, from their point of view, they're not lying, but
I
think
have
you
2
did.
successes.
From my point of view, the Jedi are
Wait,
evil.
I have 1 success.
She seems to be telling the truth.
That's what I thought.
I hero this,
I'm
right?
gonna give you
Yeah.
1 chance.
I'm gonna roll
I'm
the
gonna
same thing
trust you
Mercedes
once.
rolls.
Okay.
Because I'm already like not. So it was
What's
wits
happening?
and empathy.
Yeah.
I'm actually
This
good.
is your rabbit moment. You got 1 shot.
3 successes.
3 successes.
One person
You know
got
she's
that
not lying.
reference. One.
I know she's
I
not.
got
So
it,
I know that she genuinely
What?
believes that it's
3
sick.
mile.
Generally,
I calmed down a
3
little.
mile?
Just a little bit, but I calmed down a little bit.
Wasn't it? 8 mile? Yeah, it was some type of fucking mile.
Oh wow.
I'm
Are we talking about the Eminem movie?
I remember the movie, not the type.
yeah, I did because was it Green Mile also came out in the same year? I kept
No.
going,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
3 Mile came out in like the 90s.
Yeah, that's-
No, Green Mile came out just a couple years ago.
No, it didn't.
Wait, no, that was Green.
God damn it.
No,
Okay.
back to the
both,
game.
both of those movies you guys were talking about, I'm pretty sure they were very close
Yeah,
together.
Green Mile was the one with Talking Pigs.
Yeah, and then 8 Mile was it 2000? I don't fuck it.
Okay.
Did y'all kill yourselves yet?
Yeah, you guys opened the door?
Yeah, we're opening the door.
Same difference.
Okay, so you open
Let me
the door.
finish my
Oh yeah,
speech.
Never
yeah,
mind.
they're doing their speech.
You have 1 chance.
1 shot.
If there is danger behind this door
1 opportunity.
and one of us gets harmed, I'm gonna think twice about helping him next time.
Would you capture it?
Shut up.
The last time they're
So
both
sweet.
alive.
I pulled out my
Don't.
own spaghetti.
Smile.
I'm Italian, by the way.
Last time you're both alive.
Shut up.
I'm Italian.
Alright.
Let me tell you, keep my mom's spaghetti
I'm
in
gonna
the
So
push
it's-
in one door. You can push on the other one.
Yeah.
There's only one door.
Okay, we're pushing together.
Okay.
I'm like
it's-
wincing, like
So you guys, with your combined might, fling the door open pretty hard. Because it was unlocked.
like kicked it open like a slab.
It's barely latched. And it just goes. And you see a couple people in there. It's a very dark room. They all kind of jump. You're like, "Ugh." But then they kind of gather themselves up, and then they all light a candle each on the walls. You kind of see like everything kind of get illuminated. On the floor, there's some like sigils and things, all kind of splayed out, and there's a pedestal, like kind of like the one that was in the church, but this one's made out of marble, and it looks a little older. And there's all the figures around there. There's about 25 of them, if you count them all out. They're not really cramped. The room is pretty expansive. Like, we'll say about as big as down here if you knock that down, and this is a whole room.
Okay.
So they're all just kind of lined up. They're all kind of masked and hooded. Their masks are probably porcelain. There's no features on them, but the eye slits are little bars, and there's
Wait, what do you mean they're bars?
there's little bars.
Like they have, there's eye holes with bars in front of them?
Yeah.
Prison bars?
Oh, really?
Yeah, like little metal bars, and then on top of their heads is a little symbol that has it's a sideways diamond, circle through it in a line. And
Do I see all this too?
Oh, I think
no, I think you're up on top of the stairs.
I mean, I was as far back as the shaft as I could go.
So
I wasn't
you're
up
at the
the stairs
bottom
yet.
of the stairs.
Yeah.
You see some of them. You saw some people jump, and then they all go and they light the things.
I started heading back upstairs.
Some of them start humming, and then one of them comes out, kind of unfurls his robe a little bit, and he says, "Welcome! We've been waiting for you. Finally, you bring the book." And you guys now come in from downstairs, or from upstairs.
Well,
So
let
we
me know
run,
when I see what
so,
you just discussed.
so we run into each other on the stairs,
Yep.
and I start describing to you what was down there, everything that transpired. I'm just like, yeah,
No.
it's culty as fuck.
No, fuck no.
My pace increases.
Oh, God.
You're going back down.
Yeah, let's go. Come on.
I sigh deeply and follow.
Before you guys enter, you hear the guy say, "We're waiting for the rest of your companions, and then we'll get started soon."
Yeah, this is mall walking speed at this point.
Okay, and he gestures towards the sigils, and it turns out there's 5 of them. And then where he is standing, it's kind of like a bar leading into the wall.
I'm gonna go to my usual spot.
You don't have a usual spot. You come
I'm
down
gonna
here.
go to whatever I think my usual spot is.
You walk right behind him, and he kind of looks at you and he nods, and he says, "Please, everyone, take your positions. There's a spot for each of you."
You just let me know when I'm in that room.
Oh, you just came in.
Who's talking?
He's just this guy. He's a little bit taller than everybody else. Not too tall, but a little weirdly tall. We're talking
6'7".
6'7".
Alright, so I'm pretty short. So I would just walk right up to him and take Like out and put it to his head.
Well, you can't reach,
As
but
close as I can.
but it still comes across. He's he doesn't seem to be too fazed by it. He just says, "Come now, you don't need to do this.
Oh, I'm not planning on shooting.
Just take your position, and we can get started finally."
Oh no, Luna, you got some explaining to do, and I'm pretty sure you don't have the answers. So, probably just shut the fuck up. You, what the fuck is going on?
It's an initiation.
Of
Our friend here
why,
to join us,
who,
the Oculus.
which is.
He puts his hands together and turns around, and he says, "Well, we started out as a small group back in the
Oh no, the Kickstarter.
back in the 1500s. There were a group of us. It was humble beginnings. We figured out the best way to do ocular eye surgery. When we figured this out, you have to remember, it was way back when. Things were a little crude back then, and we didn't want this information getting out, so we set ourselves up. This way, we could keep the secrets of the eyes to ourselves. By now, we figured out how to harness the power of eyes to see into the future. Would you guys like any gifts that we could give?
You're not done. Keep talking.
Oh.
God.
What do you mean?
Why? What are you doing?
So we can see.
Why? Why do you need to see in the future?
I don't think you need to know this unless you are an initiate.
You're the one with a gun pointing at your head. You have two options: talk or forever stop talking.
Roll intimidation.
Yeah, go ahead and roll intimidation and
Presence, manipulation. It
presence.
doesn't matter. They're all threes.
yeah.
Right.
I mean, I'm not really trying to intimidate them. I'm speaking the truth. But
Yeah.
Earnestness. Resolve.
one
What?
success.
Resolve?
No. So he just kind of chuckles. He's like, "You'll understand soon."
Are you going to try to sacrifice us?
I am sorry. You are not starting your ritual until we are all on the same page as you.
Of course. The book, please.
No, you're not done talking.
He's ignoring you and he's just has his hand
Wait, no,
out.
I would also like an explanation, I say.
Luna, you don't move.
Please, you don't need to. You don't understand.
No. See, because I don't like doing things without like a little bit of an explanation.
You'll all be able to see
Luna?
soon.
No, I don't give a shit
I
about
wanna
seeing
keep the
soon.
book.
What does this ritual entail, old man?
Oh, the ritual? We're just going to have to harvest your eyes so that
No
we
thanks,
can see.
motherfucker!
I'm gonna make a beeline for Denise.
Can I just
Fucking pull her out.
My balance and just push.
What are you throwing?
As soon as he said the eyes thing, I'm
Throwing
gonna
my sticks.
He's
book it
not.
for the door.
He's not.
Oh, you
defending
didn't
himself.
know about the eye thing?
So, roll your damage.
Right.
So,
Yes, as soon as I heard him say the harvesting the eyes thing, I'm gonna.
are you walking towards the door?
Several damage.
So you're
Well, I was gonna go for Denise, but Denise is already running towards the door, so
Okay, you're running towards the door.
I am running towards the
I
door.
ended up running back.
Okay, he makes a little gesture and the door just goes.
I'm gonna start banging on the door.
Okay.
Wait,
Go ahead.
the door was ripped open.
No, it was just
He just
slammed.
waved his hand and slammed the door.
Oh, you done it.
Okay, how do I do
Yes.
How thick is the
Should
door?
just be four.
It doesn't look very
anything
thick.
about 4?
Should
Okay, so I could just like kick
Shoulder,
it.
shoulder charge
It
that
doesn't get a
fucking bitch.
defense thing, so you just have to roll straight.
Here,
roll.
I'm
what is
gonna-
the strength, the DC?
Just. Oh wait, the strength of the door. I can't.
For
tell you
what's
that.
a success?
Oh, for
Hang on.
Oh, it's 8 and up.
No, for.
Oh, how many did you do?
Huh?
How much did you do? There's no. You just roll damage.
I don't know what that means.
What's the
Uh,
difficulty
you-
number for damage?
There's damage is the same. It's 8 and up. Any 8 and up is 1 point of damage, and then you can re-roll.
Four points of damage?
Damn.
Five? Six?
6. Or no. 7.
7. Okay, we'll complete that in a second. What is everybody? What are you doing?
That's a good question.
What are you doing?
Keeping my composure, and I'm gonna take my gun out and just I'm not shooting nobody, just kind of like like tracing the room and
Okay.
backing up towards the door. So gun drawn, watching people backing up.
All right. Anybody else do anything? You're hitting the door, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
roll
What
the
do I
damage on
need
the
to
door.
roll for that?
Just the damage. It should say on your gun
It's the
or whatever it is. The back.
weaponry.
Yeah.
Okay,
No, it's your damage.
which is
Yeah, let me see your shoot.
3. I think it's just 3 and 1. Because my bat is 3 and it's proficient
Yes.
is 1. Okay. Sync up.
My ass.
1 success.
1 success. Okay. And are you hitting it too?
Go hit the door.
With my bare hands?
Or whatever, you can kick it. It's the same damage.
Okay, I'm hitting it with my... I'm just banding my
I
fists.
don't remember what an unarmed attack does.
Brawl?
Do you have it down there? Yeah, just do brawl.
I don't know what that is.
It's gonna be physical.
Oh, you mean 0?
Brawl and strength?
You mean 0?
You kind of slap the door. Okay, Pete, what are you doing? I know you got your guns out.
I'm watching it. He hasn't attacked anybody yet, and I still won't answer, so I'm not shooting.
Okay.
I'll ready my action if he gets aggressive with me.
Alright, so as the piece of wood flies out and strikes him, where would you like it to hit him?
I was thinking either on his chest or on his face.
Okay, so you throw it in his face?
Sure, why not?
Alright. It comes in, and then the object flies, strikes the face, and you hear from the other side of the room someone go, "Ah!" And he's just clutching his face, and the porcelain kind of shatters around it, and underneath his face he's got a bunch of these little tiny fucking eyes growing all over his face, but his eye sockets are empty, and he's just clutching his face like, fuck!
I'm sorry, you want to look like that?
I'm still, like, panicking at the door.
What the
He's like, please, calm down. There doesn't need to be any violence. Just take your seats.
No, fuck that. I didn't agree to this fucking
You
initiation.
seem to be a man of reason.
God, okay, I'm
Tell
gonna
people
go.
to
I'm gonna go help beat
take
the
their
door.
position.
No. Do I reach the door yet?
Just let me see the book. You can all leave. Just give me the book.
Why do you want the book?
I need it to see. You can't even read it. You don't have the eyes.
Didn't I read it before?
Don't tell him that.
No, I'm asking Garrett as a DM.
Well, yeah. Yeah, you read it before, but it was in a dream. Remember the dream?
I remember the dream. I was just saying, like, I've read it.
That book looked like the blank book?
That was the blank book.
Yeah, that was the book. I'm like,
I
I've
remember
read
it was an approximate. It was like a simulacrum of the rooms.
Yeah. I'm like, I've read the book
But
before.
that's the book, the downstairs book.
Yeah.
I haven't tried to read the book since we've gotten it.
Well, I guess you don't. You don't know. You said you read the book before? Is that
Yeah,
what
I
you
was
said?
like, I read it in a dream.
You have the eyes.
Fucking
I'm like, get back!
Calm, brother. Just
No!
give me the book. Give it to this man so he can read. He'll tell you everything.
I'm like, get that door the fuck open.
Okay, I'm gonna go bash the door now.
Okay.
I'm gonna
With
try
my
and call
other
my mom.
stick.
I mean,
You're gonna call it-
Call your mom?
As you put your phone out, hold on, I gotta do a roll.
What?
The bees, thousands of bees erupt from your phone. That actually happened in a book. Like
Hold on, I'm doing a thing.
What's it?
So, yeah, go ahead and do it. You see him do a little thing with his hands. And then,
He
are you
masturbates.
calling?
Yeah, I'm calling my mom.
Okay, your mom picks up. All you hear is, like she answered the phone.
Mom, you need to come get me.
You should surrender the book.
Mom,
Give him the book.
I'm gonna hang up. Put it back on.
He was like, please, just give him the book. We can't harm you. We're not going to. We never wanted to. We just want the book.
You said you're gonna harvest our eyes.
That's not harm. It's enlightenment.
Jesus Christ! I was like, do you not know what harm means?
Yes.
Are you sure about that?
It's something like this, and he points at one of his friends, and he goes, and the man turns into a husk, and he falls down.
I'm gonna charge the door.
Don't be alarmed. And then he comes back up, and he just like sits there. He's a little dusty. No harm has come to him. No real harm.
I'm
so fucking
charging the door. sprint, like shoulder lean. I'm like,
Alright, roll your strength and brawl. +1 because you're yeeting it.
yeah. Strength and brawl.
Mm-hmm.
+1. So I got a 10. I got a 10, a 7, a 7, a 6, a 2, and a 1.
So that's 2 successes.
Yeah.
Okay, so technically that's 3 because you're yeeting it and giving you that. Okay, so you roll up, you smack it. It's definitely giving away, but it has a little bit more structural integrity than you thought it would.
I'm like, Jesus.
And you're hitting it again, I think, right?
Mm.
Okay, roll your damage.
One success.
Okay, it's like it almost seems like it's gonna give away. It's just you just hit it, and it's like some of it seems to almost be like sitting in air.
Listen.
Like it's just like maybe like a little nudge will just push the whole fucking thing forward. Do you just kind of like push through it?
Oh, I'm just whacking at the door.
Okay. Are you hitting it?
Yes.
Okay, roll your damage.
You gotta just hit it once, good.
Wait, do you have your Molotov cocktails?
No.
Yes, we're
No.
encapsulated.
The
in
nurse
it.
is still in there.
Let's not do
Don't
that.
make me shoot you.
Where's Elias?
He's standing there in the corner.
Yeah.
He's a good little son.
Honestly, I forgot about him. So yeah, he's sitting there. He's crying.
I bet, yeah. I'm on the verge.
Okay, 2. So you go up, you smack it. Part of the door seems to just kind of be like spinning in freeform in space. Like you could just walk through it if you wanted to.
I walked through it.
Okay, the pieces just kind of flop away. You guys run out?
Yeah.
I'm like,
Let's
I-
go! You're
I'm
staying?
I'm booking it.
Okay.
I stay behind and I wait by the door. I'm like, the nurse, God. And I'm just gonna keep beckoning, waiting for them to do something.
I
I'm
will
gonna
follow
make
the
sure-
other 3.
I'm gonna make sure these 2 get out safe.
2. I mean,
Yeah, so these 3 are running. I'm waiting for the nurse. To the nurse.
Mostly I'm gonna go beat the shit out of that shopkeeper.
Jesus Christ.
leave Will alone, damn it.
Will didn't do anything
You
wrong.
sure the fuck you look like?
Will didn't do
Will
anything
has
wrong.
always been here. He's a kind soul.
You truly
Make
have.
sure you tell Ting Tong Tay I say hello.
Oh my god, Dee.
Oh, you fucking.
It's Uncle
This is
Iro.
why I was watching you, man.
Okay, so who's all leaving? Are you guys just gonna sprint all the
These
fucking
3
way
are
out?
leaving. I'm staying.
No.
I'm sprinting to the car.
Okay.
You're
To the
sprinting
car?
to the car?
Well, yeah, I have no other transportation.
I'm standing in the bookstore waiting at the entrance to the back room.
As you guys kind of like look out into the parking lot, there's about 6 vans just kind of parked there, like they just fucking pulled up, and guys in like this kind of crazy get-ups are getting out.
Looking kind of crazy.
It's all this crazy kind of a ensemble of tactical gear.
Oh, fuck
Like
me.
SWAT?
Oh, fuck me. Okay, back
They
entrance.
look like they spend a little bit more money than SWAT. Like they
Oh, fuck.
they look scary. A couple of them are really fucking big. Like they're really big. Like they had to crouch down to get out of the thing. Doesn't look normal.
About face, go to look for back door.
Yep.
Tell Will to open up the other back
Or a
door.
window. Any entrance into the back.
Will's just laughing. He thinks this is hilarious.
Creepy fuck.
Can I just hit him once for valid?
If you want to.
Just knock the candy over.
Nah.
Make
I'm
him
gonna
pick it
beat
up.
his candy to dust.
as you guys come up or whatever, you see all that. He's looking directly at you, and he's just laughing. He's like, "Didn't like what Matthias had to say."
Okay, now I'm gonna hit him in the face.
Okay, he's not defending himself either. Just go ahead and roll damage.
Seems like a door. It goes right through his face.
I'm keeping this fucking.
You're really just gonna hit this guy?
Yeah.
Poor Will.
Three.
3. Okay, so you go over to him, you just fucking right in his face. A bunch of dust flies out, and his face doesn't look right anymore, but he's still laughing at you. He's just like...
I give up, and I turn around to see what the other two are doing.
What are you guys doing?
I'm going to the car. I don't feel safe. Well, no, I'm not. I can't go out. I'm looking for a back entrance.
There's a window in the back.
I'm gonna try and climb out the window.
God fucking damn.
Okay.
It's like Vox 2.0.
Does anybody follow her? Do you say that
Yes,
there's
I was
a
just like,
there's a
there's a window. Let's go.
Whoa, we need to wait for everybody else.
Are you saying that they're not coming?
Oh, they're coming.
I'm
They're walking
gonna-
up kind of slow. They look scary as fuck. Something's wrong about them.
Is there anything on the vans? Or
Nope.
on their,
You saw one of them pull up before right past you. It looks exactly like the one that followed the cop cars in.
uh-huh.
It's the ghost police.
Ghostbusters.
Okay,
Where
I'm
are
gonna
the
run
others?
back down just to the entrance of the hallway and just yell at them and tell them that we're going out the back way. There's a bunch of fucking people in front.
Okay.
Menacing.
You hear Graven yell down there. There's a bunch of fucking people out front. We gotta go.
I'm like, Daenerys, we
Are they
gotta
still
go.
down there? Why would they stay down there?
Because they're fucking idiots.
I'm like, Elias, Daenerys, we gotta go.
Elias has the keys. Elias, go. Make sure they get out of here.
Alright, Elias just goes, I can't leave you.
Yes, you can.
He pulls out his fucking keys and he just throws them up there.
I catch him. I'm like, Daenerys, last check.
Keys to my house are on that chain. Go.
I leave.
Okay.
Wait, we already know where her house is.
Text me your address.
Alright, so everybody's leaving out the windows?
I fucking guess
Yeah, I'm
so.
following.
I'm climbing out the window. I'm
I'm
climbing on the
following
walls.
Graven.
It's like the last ones of you guys leave the window, you hear the glass just start breaking in the other room, things are getting thrown around. You hear Will just fucking laughing his ass off. And now we go over to Pete. Pete?
So I'm hoping we rewind time enough so that me and him can start talking.
Oh yeah.
Okay. How do you know about the book?
I've seen it. I can see everything. Ask me something. Ask me something, anything.
Did you orchestrate us going to the church?
Of course.
Oh,
I
shit.
couldn't go there myself.
Why not? Because of Jack?
You could see, then you'd understand.
Is it because you know of Jack?
Oh, I know the Jack. There's many Jacks.
I don't like that.
Are you an ally or a preventer of the Jacks?
They're not proliferate. They can't continuously breed. They don't spawn.
That's not the answer to my question.
If one were to be in our way, we would have to deal with it.
Do you know how to control it?
Well, I suppose I could find out.
So, no.
Well, I could read that Mrs. book that's in her person. I could find it out that way. All I have to do is look up. But there it is. Would you like that?
I'm just curious, if you've existed for, let's say, your order has existed for a very long time, how is it that you have this foresight of the future and no actual muscle to make anything happen?
Oh, shit.
What do you mean? Why would we need to watch? That's what we want. That's what everyone wants.
Is your book in your possession right now?
I know where it is. I just want it to be given to me.
Yeah. What would happen if I kneecapped you right now?
I suppose.
Probably somebody else would get hurt, right?
Yeah, I suppose Tommy would have a
And
bad
what
day.
happens when it's just you and I in this room?
I could find another body.
Immediately?
It would take some time.
Other than seeing in the future, what exactly is your ultimate goal? Everybody has a plan.
I just want to watch.
I have an OnlyFans if you're that interested.
I've seen it.
No shame.
Why am I
You know,
not
at
surprised?
that point, I already know it's not going to matter, but I hit his left knee. Well, just one shot right to the knee.
The one you assumed is named Tommy. He's yelling, "Ah, fuck!" He's fucking just holding his knees like, "Fuck!
It's alright.
That really hurts."
No, according to your leader, you're just fine. Shut the fuck up.
You can continue to see after he's gone.
So you don't really care about everybody's a pawn to you.
I wouldn't say they're pawns. We're all part of the same.
So you don't care about yourself hurting either. Do you feel pain?
He breaks his own neck. One of them falls down. No,
Do they feel pain?
I suppose so.
You're okay with that?
It's fun to watch.
Yeah. So I'll just hold the position at this point, waiting for whoever is about to show up to show up.
Okay, you hear the glass breaking. People are yelling, and then a couple of one really really big fucker just like kind of like scrambles down. He's like armored head to toe in something, and he just fucking like busts in. Some of the fucking dirt falls down. Gets one of the shorter guys. They're just like, ah, fuck it.
I'm just waiting to see. Once he sees me have a gun to this guy's head, does he go for the guy or me?
Are you pointing it at them?
I'm pointing at the leader.
Oh, okay. He just one of them sits there. He like looks at you. And he goes and just sits there. He looks like he's a little impatient. He just looks up, and then a guy. He looks like he has a missing finger. Comes down, and he's in like a business suit. He looks familiar in some way. Like maybe you saw him on TV, something like that. Like very handsome guy. He comes in, kind of looks around, and he says, "Matthias, we told you about this."
So as he starts talking, I'm going to try and subtly activate my recording on my phone. Dexterity and subterfuge?
Yeah.
Get it.
Let's say get more than 5, I think. They're not really looking at you. These are beefy boys.
They can't see below their chest. Their pectorals are too.
No, that's only one of them
Oh,
out here.
Is that Sledge's cousin?
No, it's Sledge.
Is it Sledge?
It's not Sledge. It's bigger than that guy.
Oh, it's Jack.
It's fucking
Jack Hammer.
It doesn't look right.
DC it.
DC. Oh yeah, you're good then. Oh yeah, it's 8 and up for each individual to count.
Okay.
Then
No, I got 4 successes.
Okay.
Okay.
4 successes. Let's say the bigger guy kind of looks over at you and he just shakes his head.
Kids these days.
Like he's just kind of get the gist that he wants you to put that down, or at least turn it off.
I'll take my hand away and wink at him.
Okay. He
Play
just
gotta
kind of,
play.
and then he goes back to like looking at Matthias. So the guy in the suit walks up and he says, "Matthias, we've talked about this before. You're not really supposed to interfere with the goings on. And I told you this 4 times in the last, 150 years? That's not a very good track record. You can't just be doing this. You know what happens." And Matthias is just like, "But all I wanted to do was watch." And the other guy kind of like, pinches his nose. He's like, "Alright, get the kid out of here. We'll deal with this later." And a couple of big guys come up. They
Don't you touch me.
No, they pick up Elias. Just like,
Hey. He's friendly. Just ask.
he just kind of turns around and like walks up the stairs. You
He'll
smell pee.
You know, I'm the one that has to clean that up later.
Not on this occasion. Please, we'll discuss some things. We know a couple of your friends, but we don't know all of them. And we'd appreciate it if you told them to keep quiet about all of this. We can figure out compensation terms like that.
I figure.
It's
You know
just-
where I live?
Oh, of course. You're a fairly influential person, I'd say. bit of a joke. You can laugh if you want. You don't need to. Yeah. Can you cover your ears when you're up there?
It'll be fine.
Okay. Right this way, please.
Just have one of your officers, or maybe yourself, just come visit in a little bit so we can get an explanation. I believe.
Oh no! Don't leave.
Oh.
You don't have to leave.
Okay.
Stand on the porch. How would you call it? It's a porch, right? You like looks at one of the big guys. They're like,
On the sidewalk?
"That's it. Sidewalk." You people are so funny. Okay. Yeah, please leave.
Yeah,
Matthias looks like he kind of like crouches down a little bit, like he's a little downtrodden.
Right as I leave, as I exit the room, I'll just kind of lean back and cap Matthias one last time in the knee.
Someone screams. The guy in the suit's like, "Please leave."
Continue up the steps.
All right, so you'll go out there. They all seem to have left Will alone. He's having a conversation with one of these people. They have their mask up a little bit so they can kind of talk to him. And you notice their teeth are a little sharper than you would expect.
Those hurt people.
Alright. Not the weirdest thing I've seen tonight.
And then you hear an ungodly racket downstairs, like just a lot, just bullets. Things are just popping off. There's an explosion or two, and you're just waiting there. And well, what are you guys doing?
I'm having an existential crisis in the driver's seat. I'm like, I can't leave! I can't leave them!
Yeah, I feel,
Wait,
I
you
feel like
guys-
we're all in the car right now.
No, we all jumped in the car, and then this motherfucker
well, hold
jumped in the
on.
driver's seat and
Yeah,
didn't
I have the
move.
keys.
Let's rewind that back a little bit. You
Okay.
guys come out of the window. There's dudes in the parking lot. Just a shit ton of them. Like some of them are
Okay.
just like talking on radios, and some of them are like smoking. They all look a little weird.
Are they near the car?
Oh yeah, they're like around the car. Some of them are laughing and pointing at like the rims. They're just like, this is a little, it's a little overdone.
I like come out with my hands up. I'm just like, we're innocent. We didn't do anything.
You guys going too? He's just
No,
walking
No,
We're
I'm
like,
standing in the doorway
Hey,
like, what the fuck?
Get off our car!
I'm like, we don't want any problems.
What are you guys doing?
Yo, she's sitting in the car like, what the fuck, man? I thought we were leaving.
Well, you're not in
We
the car
haven't got
yet.
to the
Yeah,
car
well,
yet.
we
Wait, we're not
freshly-
even in
No,
the
no,
car.
you
Freshly
guys
out the
just
window.
out of the window.
We didn't realize
Yeah,
the
Gary
dudes
said we're gonna rewind it a bit, so
because we didn't realize the dudes were between us and the car.
I was like, we mean no harm.
That's a good way to break a baseball bat.
It'll be fun roleplay.
Did I get anybody's attention?
Oh yeah, you did, but we'll figure out what these
Literally
guys are
nothing. I don't know what to fucking do.
doing. I mean, you could leave
I'm
down
telling
the
you, I'm
alleyway
gonna
if you
pretend
want.
like I am not a part of the
Like the
bookstore
thinking
thing at
goat.
all. It's just I'm wanting them out of my car.
There's trash cans you can hide in. There's other buildings you could try to like hide out in. Or
Is there like a
I'm gonna
stairwell?
parkour my way to the
Next
yeah,
to
there's
the
there's a
window?
fire escape.
Yeah,
You
I'm
can
gonna
climb the
try and
fire
climb
escape.
that.
You go up top. Okay, so yeah, let's go to you first. You guys just start like walking towards them. One of you guys hears the sound of somebody running up a fire
Oh,
escape.
shit.
What were you doing again? Did you figure it out?
Nothing.
You just standing there.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
So
you guys were both going to the
I
roof.
thought you parkour to the
Okay.
roof.
you get up to the top of the fire escape, and you look out on top of the building, and there's like a couple of weird little sigils and stuff like people were painting up there. But there's one guy up there, and he's got a rifle slung over his back, and he's just smoking a cigarette. And his back is turned towards you.
Is he close to the edge?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Is he facing the front of the store?
Yep. He's facing the parking lot.
Is there an like a building next to the bookstore that's close to it?
Nothing that you can jump onto.
Sure.
There's like maybe a 20-foot different enough for like a car to go down an alleyway. So you have to be able to jump that distance. Like you might be able to make it, but I don't know if you want to try. If you fell, you
can't
break your
remember.
legs.
Yeah, no, I originally wanted to be like parkour and shit, but I can't remember if I even put it in my stats or not.
So that would be acrobatics.
Or,
Acrobatics.
Where is it at?
I think it's athletics. It's just athletics.
Yeah, athletics.
No, I only have 2 in athletics.
That's good.
Yeah,
That's
pretty
good? Okay.
And dexterity. I think you have a bunch of those.
I have 2 in dexterity.
So that's a 4. So you could probably do it.
What do I need to make it? Just 1?
Yeah, just one success.
I'm scared.
Yeah, it's like a 1 in 4 chance. That's not bad.
That's not more than that. Mate, you might be able to,
But if I break my legs?
I'm a doctor.
Fuck it, let's do it.
They'll probably just laugh at you though, or get hungry.
I am fucked.
What'd you get?
Nothing. I got a 1, a 2,
Oh,
a
you got a
5,
one.
and a 4.
You
Okay.
guys are attacking them?
No.
Oh, I was trying to escape and I failed.
I'm like,
So,
did I? I'm like at the front of the store, just like, what do you mean no harm? This one's just like,
So you look over at the guy smoking, and then you fucking just book it. You're running as fucking fast as you can. You go to jump, and then you have like your hand back a little bit, and then you feel like your arm just got fucking dislocated. Like you just like, ugh. And it's just a lot of pain. Take 3 bashing damage.
That's just 3 health, right?
Yep, just a line through him. Yeah, diagonal line. And so then, like, you're kind of dangling, and you like look up, and then the guy's just holding your arm.
Ah, shit.
He's just like, "What are you doing?"
Nothing, just hanging.
He just kind of flings you back over there. Please go down towards the parking lot. We'll be able to fix that shoulder. Sorry about that. Yeah, what are you doing up here?
Looking at the city.
Yeah, I doubt that. Please go. He just kind of turns around. He doesn't even think you're a threat. He's just like he's smoking.
I didn't want to kill him, so I was just like, fucking red.
I was kind of hoping you were going to push him so that I could
I
just
wanted to, but I was like, no, that'd be
fall on
bad.
his back.
No, you just like
But you end up caressing him.
no, he would have been like, fuck, falls down, lands on his feet, looks up, jumps back up.
Be like, hey.
He's like, what the fuck? What did you push me? Okay. So you're headed to the parking lot now with a dislocated arm. Oh,
Tail
put that on
between my
your
legs.
flaws. And put down like temp, broken arm, or dislocated. So you can't use your arm right now.
Get too old for this, Riggs.
Oh.
So, as you're walking out, what were you saying? I think you went first. So
Yeah, I was just like, we mean no harm. We're innocent. And I'm like, because I'm assuming they're like the police, even though they don't look like the police.
I'm sitting there like, I know they're not the police.
Yeah,
What
like,
the fuck is
I'm
going
assuming
on?
they're like government, like kind of like higher than like police, but like they look scary. I'm just like, we didn't do anything.
So, you look up across the parking lot. You see a guy who you're kind of targeting, and you're like, I didn't do anything. And then roll wits and just wits.
Two successes.
Okay. He's really fucking fast.
You're just like running at me.
No, you blink and he's right there.
I was I'm like, I didn't do anything. Ah!
So calm down, sir. Please walk over by your vehicle. Your friend's on the inside over there. Be able to be there shortly. We're going to have a conversation.
So I could sit in the car.
No, do not enter the vehicle.
Oh, just stand by it.
Just stand there.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm like,
Where's the rest of your friends?
and then point back. I'm like, one went up the fire escape, I think. Another one's just kind of standing over there.
He kind of like sniffs the air and like looks over. He's like, yeah, he's coming.
Okay. And then I have another one that's standing by the window back there. And then I'm assuming this one's not too far behind me.
Yeah,
And
it's not even.
I'm like, yeah. And I was like, and then he starts panicking. I'm like, we left 2 of our friends inside. You have to make sure they're okay.
Don't touch me.
They're
I'm
not
sorry.
cops, idiot!
I'm gonna study them and see if I can figure out what they are.
Let's see.
Or what I think they might be.
I'm gonna let Weird Girl do her thing.
Do occult and intelligence.
You're all getting drunk at your bar after.
I'll get shit faced.
Even gonna let Elias do a butt chug.
Hey.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get so drunk, I'll probably be like chanting them on. I'm like, go, 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 go. I'm like, are you recording it? Are you live streaming it?
Whoa!
I'm like holding his legs up. I'm like, yeah.
110. Another 10. Another 10. Another 10.
God damn.
Jesus, man.
4 tens.
Reroll those 10s.
One more 10.
Reroll that 10.
That's 7.
Okay, so how many above 8 was that?
7.
7?
Yeah.
Okay, they're vampires.
I will. You're a vampire, aren't you?
What?
Please, man, don't discuss this openly. Just go sit over
Start
there. Just go
filing
stand
my
over there.
thing down into a steak.
I'm like vampire. I don't. And I'm just like thinking about like this is not the weirdest thing I've heard tonight. And I just go over to the car and like kind of like head down a little bit, just like. I'm so tired.
Okay, so what are you doing? One of them's just staring directly at you. He's not moving or anything. He's just staring at you.
I guess I look between him and John going to the car, and I'm just like,
When you look at him, he just goes.
what is he pointing at?
He's pointing at the parking lot.
I can't go to the car?
He's pointing towards the car. He's just like
I'm gonna go to the car.
he's just pointing harder.
I'm going to the car.
Okay, you see Draven come around the corner and his fucking arm's dislocated.
God
I'm just
damn
like
it.
I'm like, what did you do, Draven?
Yeah, basically.
I
I
couldn't
tried to
take
jump
it
off the
anymore,
building.
man. What the
Why did you
fuck?
try to jump off the building? How tall is the building? About 30 feet?
It's what? 3 stories? It's pretty high up.
I'm just like, look. I'm like, are you? I know it's been a rough night, but don't try to kill yourself.
Oh, you guys are still hearing the gunshots and things going off too.
I'm ignoring
I'm
it.
gonna look at the vampire guy that's I'm assuming walking with me, maybe.
Yeah.
I'm like, what's going on in there?
We're cleaning up a mess.
Are you just like taking care of the cult thing?
Please, we don't have to discuss this yet. Wait for my superiors, and you guys can talk it over.
Do you have like a business card?
Stop
or
talking
something?
to me.
Sorry.
Do you like garlic?
I fucking swear, if you pull out any fucking garlic or anybody pulls out any fucking crosses or anything like
I hold
that,
up my stick.
it's not in your hand anymore. You hear a tinking behind you. Well, let me roll for it.
Let me roll for it.
There's always the small
You
chance.
don't see it anymore. It was in your hand, now it's not. And you hear a tinking, like, I don't know, maybe like 100 feet behind you.
I'm like, I'm like, I think that was racist. Just assuming, because I feel like it's probably pretty offensive.
I'm
Are you deleting it straight from the
I'm not
name?
fucking paying attention to anyone anymore.
One of them just smiles. Their teeth are huge. It's one of the big guys. He just smiles. He's got big teeth.
Does it taste good?
He just shakes his head.
I'm like, don't kill us.
Please, just stay here. Here for my superior. At this point, you see Daenerys coming out of the store.
I'm like, Daenerys, you're okay. Elias, you smell like piss.
Yep.
Alright, now, you come into the picture, arms dislocated.
Hi, Dory.
Do you want to help him
I'll
out?
try to set it for him.
Okay.
Some medicine intelligence shit. We got a. What's the DC for that? Is it an 8 still, or is it lower because I'm a doctor?
No, successes are 8s. Unless you have an ability that makes it less.
Okay. And that's not, what's it called?
8 nuts. So 8, 9, and 10.
Okay, I got 2 successes.
Yeah, that's good. Just
Looks like.
1, 2 ways.
that fucking hurt, but you were able to use your arm, so you can erase the broken arm thing on there
Yay.
and put down sprained arm.
I'm like, you're gonna want to ice that and probably put it in this, and then like I look
Or torn
around.
muscle, something like that. Whatever you want.
I take my like fucked up doctor's cloak at this point, and I like rip it and make like a makeshift like sling.
Okay. You only have to roll for that. You can
Okay.
just do it.
Yeah, like rip it, and I'm just like,
Wants to
I'm
play.
like, all right, and I like set your arm inside of it for you. I'm like,
Huh?
yeah, so like
Slotted that.
the rest of that probably gets. I go into doctor mode. I'm like, keep probably a cold compress. Don't do warm. Warm's not really gonna help it at all. Don't use it for at least 2 weeks. Try not to use it. Don't lift anything more than about 15 pounds. Just
Draven's
Take it
gonna look
easy.
you square in the eye and be like, I'll try and be more careful from now on.
probably should. Don't jump off 3-story buildings, please.
You guys hear a dragging noise from inside of the shop.
A dragging noise?
Yeah,
Don't like that.
like just a dragging noise.
Like big?
Yeah, like pretty big, but it could be a guy. You don't know. And then you hear like footsteps as well, along with the dragging noise. Everybody around doesn't seem like too impressed by it. They're just like hanging out, like some of them are on their phones, you know. Like,
Like
just-
guys are on their phones?
yeah, they're really bored. I mean,
Okay,
it's-
I'm gonna try and lean in and see what they're looking at.
do subterfuge and intelligence, I guess.
One's playing Candy Crush. Garlic Crush.
Looking at my OnlyFans. Big pictures.
Oh wait, no, do computers.
Computers?
Actually, no. You're
it'd be
good.
the
You're
same.
good for identifying. Yeah. Okay.
It'd be the same.
What you got?
I have 110.
110.
Yeah, just 110.
And it seems to be a strange social media site. It looks like a bunch of pictures of chonky people, and there's prices underneath.
Oh no.
Like needy people. Are they like sexually posed or
No,
like?
it looks like a grocery list.
And how do they show the people though? Like the pictures.
Like cattle?
Yeah.
It's onlyblood.com.
like I mean, are like they dressed? Are they look bedraggled?
Some
Do
are
they look
dressed.
stressed?
Some are like they're all different. You can, if you were to be able to, if you don't make any noise, you know, just sitting there looking at it, you can tell that the prices are
Baddies.
definitely into how like well maintained they are. Stop it, man.
No, not her. It's him.
Stop it, mister. Okay, anybody doing anything?
I'm just waiting for the superior.
Okay, so a couple seconds go by. You see a guy in the suit walking out. He's dragging Matthias. It looks like his hand's inside of his chest cavity. Just fucking dragging him out there. He like walks up, He kind of holds him over him a little bit, like shakes him, some blood comes out. He's like, tastes like shit. He just fucking throws him, and like you see Matthias' body just go.
God
I'm
damn.
gonna like peek over to the vampire and I'm like, is that your speaker here?
He doesn't say anything. So the guy in the suit's just like, okay guys, sorry about everything that's happened. These things do happen sometimes though. We do need the book.
What book?
He just points at the dead guy with the hole in his chest.
I'm like, you should probably give him the book.
Wait, which book?
The magic book.
They're both pretty magical.
Both.
Mm-mm.
Better give me both of those.
Rewind.
I'm gonna pull out my notebook and the ritual book.
The ritual book? Okay. Well, he like looks at your notebook, he opens it. He just kind of goes, closes it, throws it on the ground, looks at the ritual book, flips it open, looks at it for a second. So it was a jack. Huh. Throws it to somebody over there. Now for the real book.
Don't look at me.
That was the book.
You're gonna have to roll for
Persuasion?
persuasion, yeah.
Where's persuasion?
So,
It's persuasion by itself.
Down at the
I think it's
social.
wits and persuasion.
manipulation.
Manipulation. There you go. Manipulation and persuasion.
Are you skilled in persuasion?
Persuasion, I have 1. Manipulation, I have 3.
Let's hope for a shit ton of tens. And no ones.
Nine, 7, 6, and 2.
One success.
Mm. He just kind of chuckles. He's like, the book. Please, you're trying my patience. I don't have time for this.
Can
It
I
doesn't-
have the other book back?
Would you like that as the reward?
No. Wait. One reward? Or per-
You're all being compensated.
Oh,
It's the rules.
compensated with what?
Exactly. The book?
Do you have something better than the book?
Alright, let's make deals with the devil. Let's just fucking do it.
Better
Just give her the book. The guy just kind of like throws the book over towards you, smacks on the ground, flops around a
I
little.
pick it up, and then I pick up my notebook and start writing in it.
The book!
Oh, right. Can I have 5 more minutes with it?
He just gestures with somebody. Hold on.
Is there such thing as vampiric autism? Just keep that in mind.
This one's on the
Coming.
spectrum, we
Just
think. I haven't
normal.
successfully diagnosed
To
that.
me, you're all on the spectrum. Maybe that one. Oh wait, no, not that one. Maybe that one's okay.
Why am I on the spectrum?
Wait,
Stop
which
talking to me. I'm
one-
not
Which one's
there
the
yet.
I okay one?
Just
Why am I okay?
Don't be rude.
get the book. You know.
Wait. 5 minutes. That's the reward I want.
Someone is behind you.
I'm going to toss the book at.
I don't
Daenerys.
have it in the arm.
He
Yeah, I
will.
only have one.
Thank you. Somebody comes by and just grabs the book and like looks down at you and just walks away. Okay. You be quiet.
I just saved your life.
And you, sir. Compensation. I'll address everyone with this. There are a few rules in place to make sure everything stays on the level. Right? Isn't that what they say? One of them nods.
Copacetic.
One of them shrugs. He's like, so, as a reward, what would you like? To be quiet about this whole thing. What would you like? Just name something. A car or a helicopter. You people love helicopters. Don't you?
What do you mean, you people?
You know what I mean.
Now who's being racist?
I told you not to talk.
You're asking those questions.
What would you like? A house. Huh? A real house.
I
On
have a
land.
house.
Yeah. What would you like? Money. A dog. 15 dogs. 100 dogs. Dalmatians?
How about you give us access to y'all so that we can be better equipped if and when this sort of thing happens again?
Now that's not allowed, but there are certain groups of humans, which you all are, I assume, except for maybe you, that
You know what the fuck you are.
kind of keep the peace. There's certain things like this that happen, and though this was a high-profile case, I would say, there are certain things that are more on brand with you people.
Once again.
Alright, point us in the right direction and give us someone to speak to.
I'll give them a card. Now that is only one reward. You guys see how generous we are? Yes.
Do we each get a reward?
You already have yours. Don't talk to me.
What was my reward?
The book.
You didn't give it to me though.
It's right there.
This book? No, you said you'd give me that on top of this.
I will break both of your arms. It's not against the rules. We already got one.
I'm just saying you aren't following your own rules.
I start sweating.
What do you want? A business. A truck. A laser pointer.
Can you give me something to rewind time?
No. I mean, maybe he could have. I don't know what those things do. A manservant. They still have those, right?
I mean, yeah.
See? Would you like one of those? Is that a human? Hilarious. So,
I have no need for a manservant.
what could I give you? You'll get the card. And you, what would you like? No, you only need one. It should include all of you, unless you want me to give you another card, but that doesn't really solidify.
If the card is free, then
Well, it's not net.
It's for
This
him because
one.
he won't make up his fucking mind.
Yeah, I'm sure you guys are all
But
friends.
he assumed that you would have better ideas.
Don't talk for me.
I'm just like, sorry.
Yes. Reward. 1 million followers.
Well, you already have that.
2 million.
can you get me political access within the, as you say, cattle?
Like
What?
a mayor? Like a kick-ass mayor.
I mean, I don't want to be that. I just want access to influential people.
I suppose I could set up a meeting or two.
That works. That would be wonderful.
Excellent. I'll fax you a report. He's not sure how it works. Texting? The phone thing? The phone thing, yes. Okay. And for you, what would you like? Anything. Your bar, perhaps.
Can you remodel my bar?
Of course.
Can you put defenses in it to prevent?
Now, why would you need defenses?
Well, I'm thinking about. See, just this morning, I've now learned. Over the course of this whole day, I have been like chased around by creatures. I saw whatever the fuck was wrong with that guy, pointing at Marcus. And now I know that vampires are real, so... Now I know that whatever the fuck you are is real, so, you know, I'm just a little frightened about my place in the food chain, you might say. Mostly I just don't want those
Like
ghosts.
what, a fancy flashlight that hurts people? High lumen flashlight. That's a thing, right? Tactical flashlights. I saw them on the YouTube. Yes. You get 15 of them? 30. 55 of them.
I'm thinking more like you just remodel my bar and make sure ghosts can't fuck around with me while I'm in it.
Well, there's a lot of different ghosts. We don't really have time to make it completely
I
ghost-proof.
would like at least the bare minimum.
I can give you some salt. If you want,
Remodel it with salt in
that
the
will help
walls.
some.
I could, yeah, we could.
Give me a fuck
Salt
ton of
walls, yeah.
salt.
You want salt walls?
Put the salt into the walls.
Sure.
Yeah, you do that with salt paint. Is that a thing? It could be a thing. That might be a thing.
Great.
And for you, sir.
I have a friend.
Oh, he's quite dead.
Popcorn?
Such a funny name. Yes.
Why is he dead?
There was a misunderstanding. He was delicious.
I'm very visibly upset.
So what you're saying is you had a full platter of cock tonight.
Well, he did. And then one of the big fuckers is just like.
What about his family?
I suppose if you watched the news, maybe you'll see what happened. It was very unfortunate.
This is where you just take your reward and then we'll go back to my house and we'll talk about this.
And don't you worry, he will be reprimanded for what he has done. However hilarious it was. Sorry, I'm being insensitive.
This is the most compassionate vampire they had. This is the one that majored in human studies.
Cubby! You better not be fucking peeing,
You
bro.
kind of look like you're peeing, bro.
You're not gonna go check
We're
it?
gonna go check it.
No.
I'm not gonna hurt him.
No, Peter, stop. You don't even know if you fucking peed anywhere yet.
Right.
Calm down.
I'm not angry or upset. Just if
No, it doesn't smell like pee. He was just being weird. I mean, you saw how he was sitting.
Yeah, well, he was trying to, it looked like. He was like
Yeah.
kind of getting down all weird. Thought I was gonna pee.
Here.
Don't go in the fucking
Where's
bathroom.
Mercy?
I assume peeing.
Wanna take a
Or
break?
She got upset.
It was one of the two. She might have got upset when you skipped over the choice thing because she was still thinking. But I have a way of getting off that because I'm gonna still request my one fucking thing.
Okay. I didn't mean
I'm
it.
gonna request it so that she can have
The
it.
man is a dick. The vampire.
I know.
man.
I'm just saying. I'm gonna still keep requesting mine because according to the rules, that he didn't say that was my thing.
Okay.
You've successfully annoyed the vampire and have not died yet.
Do you guys want to take a break?
Or
Or you wanna finish?
we could take a break.
Okay.
Take a break.
'Cause yours is
Or
long.
what time is it?
22.
10:22 or 9:22?
It's 10.
Oh,
I think we finish up this.
Let me
scene,
yeah.
we'll
Let
be
me,
done.
let's finish up the scene. We'll just call it good.
But I do want to see if we can get her. So if you want to go check on her.
Okay.
Where is she going? Right with this. Now you. Have you ever seen me strike a cat?
No.
Any animal?
Shut up, I get nervous.
It's okay. I've struck animals before.
I'm asking about me.
I'm worried about both of you.
Okay.
Well, I don't strike cats. The most I do is cats. I scruff them and I'll fucking like.
Okay. What do you want?
She
your
good?
own, your own,
Yeah, she's good.
your own practice.
Alright, so we're just gonna wait until she's back.
A weapon that kills ghosts.
You could figure that out on your own, I'm sure.
A butt plug.
Yeah, but it would be easier if you just gave us it.
Would you know how to repair it?
I mean, perhaps not, but then we would just find another situation like this to get into and have someone else give us that
I
answer.
think you only get one of these.
We are getting
I would like you to make me director at my hospital that I work at.
So.
John! It's a lot of work.
I fucking hate that guy.
You want him dead?
Look, in my line of work, I'm not allowed to say certain things.
He's gonna look at the big guy and he's just gonna be like, the big guy's gonna just walk off.